did you prepare yourself, to be in position? Because I'm sure people ask you for advice and things all the time, and I'm a huge believer that if you're not mentally ready, God is not going to present that to you, right? Otherwise, it's not a gift, it's a curse. So, can you talk about what was the behind the scenes that you did, the work that you put in order to get yourself where you are right now, and how long did it take?
Still doing it. One, I think that they're always, as long as you're working, you're growing, and you have the opportunity to elevate. So I think that it takes as long as you're doing it, because I think there's always a new level you can get to. And so even to what you said in the beginning, I think sometimes we still do get it when we're not ready, because it is I don't want to say a test, but an opportunity to make us rise to the occasion, to see if it's something that we really want. It's like a challenge. And so for myself, I think my purpose was really the driver for this. I never felt comfortable doing. I never felt comfortable until I was doing this. Honestly, I did so many things, but there was always like this like inkling or something that made me feel like I had purpose beyond what I was just doing in those moments. And so that always kind of pushed me to just keep challenging myself and to keep growing. But I'm always a student, so as far as preparation, I studied like a lot of the greats, especially, and I think you should do that. But it's, for some reason, like music is always we make it more subjective than objective, and we decide you can kind of do whatever you want to do in it. But I think if you were going to be a professor to teach math or English, you can't just graduate high school and go straight to teaching in college. There are prerequisites and things that you have to do to literally study and show yourself approved to, to be able to do that stuff. So I've always studied the art. I've studied the greats. We have great examples in R&B. One of my huge examples in R&B soul music in general, Anita Baker. Anita's incredible. Tyrese, who's from my area, there's a lot I learned from him being on tour. Faith, she's a legend. There's a lot I learned from Faith. So I took all of this stuff in working, and I had to understand that one day I wanted to be able to have the careers that they did. So I was smart enough to put any ego aside as far as like what you felt like you were capable of creating, and just learn as a student. So yeah, more learning than anything. That's what kind of prepared me.